Passover, happy Ramadan. Do you realize that every 33 years these three holidays fall on the same day? And this must be the 33rd year because they all fall on the same day. So welcome, and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Kauai. And if you're here for the first time and you want to know what we're about oneness, we're about wholeness, and we are about knowing how powerful we are and how the divine, the divine resides within each and every one of us. And our minds are powerful. Act from that place, think from that place, our lives unfold accordingly. So welcome, and it's going to be a great day. I know, and it already is.
Anyway, who is here for the very first time and is not afraid to say it? Yes. Well, I see faces down. I see as I was saying, who's here for the very first time and is terrified? No, I'm just kidding. I know there's a couple, but if you are here for the first time, and I haven't seen a certain person in a very long time, so this is the first time. So we know something about you. We have it all written up here, and I'm just going to share that with you. Shall we let them know? Shall we? Okay. You are magnificent. But you knew that, right? Welcome from Germany, yeah? Yeah. There we go. I'm clairvoyant as well. So what we know about you, we know because we know that about ourselves, because we found out that we are magnificent. And then we looked out and we saw that you were as well. So it's kind of like a mirror, right? So, there's somebody looking at us. There's some people online right there that are new, I can see. It is my friend Levi. My friend. Let's tell them who they are. You are magnificent. Now put your hand on your heart and let's tell ourselves who we are. I am magnificent. Let's tell the people of the ocean. I am magnificent. Now I don't care what you do. Just look to your left, to your right. Tell somebody they're magnificent. Oh, you're magnificent. Oh, you're magnificent.
All right.
Pete.
And now we have our CSL choir led by Sharon West will come forward and sing our opening song.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy Easter. There are words for the song. You'll recognize the melody. I know you've sung it before. It's from Oklahoma, but the words are very much in tune with our teaching here at CSL. So please take a look at the words. It's on a separate sheet. I hope you got it. If you didn't, raise your hand because I want you to sing the chorus along with us. Okay, if you didn't get it, raise your hand because there's wonderful truth here, right, and it's just so much fun. Enjoy yourselves.
Of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The harmony, love, and the peace are all free. Just showing the beauty in all that we see.
bright golden feeling of gladness. There's a bright golden feeling of gladness. Yes, life is a song when you let go of fear and hold to the truth that makes all things so clear. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. All good is coming my way. It is love that keeps my heart rejoicing. It is love that keeps my heart rejoicing. The light of spirit fills each tiny cell with strength and power that's keeping me well. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. All good is coming my way. Oh, what a beautiful
Let's take a moment, a deep breath. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful choir. Oh, what a beautiful director. Oh, what a beautiful Yannick. I am so grateful for this time that we have together and for this beautiful Sunday celebration of Easter, of Passover, of Ramadan, whatever we celebrate. We are celebrating the oneness of life, and we bring that consciousness here right now in all its wholeness, in all its beauty, and all its love, and share it together. So I know that everything that we do today together at this time and beyond this time is perfect and unfolding perfectly. And I just bless it and let it go as we affirm together. And so it is.
beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. All good is coming my way.
The soloist was my niece Renata.
I'll move past you so we can go on while you're moving.
The music while we change the
Do
scenery.
we
it's
need to
beautiful.
apologize to Hammerstein and Rogers and Hammerstein
No.
for changing their lyric? No, it's okay.
Let me put us over
Okay. All
there.
right.
There we go.
Well,
Yes.
beautiful. Yay. Welcome again, everyone. And to continue in this beautiful, beautiful energy, we're inviting up Reverend Dr. Walt to lead us in our meditation. And as you can see, we've already lit our candle that was given to us by Reverend Dr. Peggy Price.
Yes, thank you,
It is
yeah.
the World Peace Flame that's landed in Kauai now. It's been all over the world, and it's been given to us by Reverend Dr. Peggy, and we thank her for that.
Yes.
And so, yeah, so take it away, Reverend Dr. Walt.
So on this beautiful day, I just invite you now to settle yourselves, calm your spirits as we focus ourselves on peace. And Kyle will play. on this glorious morning, I know that there is only one spirit in the world, the spirit of love and peace, that same power that causes the planets to spin, that makes the waves roar, and yet can be calm and peaceful and still as the morning dawn. That one that is all dwells within me. I am that spirit living and moving in this world each and every day. And because of this, I live in peace and at peace, and I share peace with the world, with each person I meet, and in each circumstance I encounter. And what I know for myself, I know for each person gathered here in this room and watching online, that same peace is there for each and every one of us, because that same spirit dwells in each of us. And so knowing that peace is my birthright, I go through the day claiming that, living that, and feeling the peace within. And this peace that passeth all understanding is there no matter what is going on in my world. I can take a moment to breathe and feel that peace, and then be able again to share that peace with others. And this is in every area of my life. I am at peace with the health of my body. I am at peace with my financial concerns. I am at peace with my creative ability that I share with the world. And I am at peace with each relationship I have with another. And so knowing this, yes, I am filled with peace, but also with gratitude and thanksgiving in my heart that it is possible to know peace when the world seems to be not able to know that sometimes. And so on this Easter morning, we particularly remember those in Ukraine and those scattered throughout the world now. May they know peace as we know peace, as we say together, and so it is. And now I'll share. Let Kyle finish.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when I feel I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I hear Spirit gently say, love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love.
Okay, this is, yeah, just give a moment of gratitude for Kiana because she not only made this beautiful arrangement, but she put the jelly beans on your chairs too, so, and has a special treat for the kids later, so, yeah. So, okay, we're going to invite you back up, Reverend Dr. Walt. He was just so excited and anxious, I know, right?
And
So
even though
thank
you
you,
gave
Kyle,
it to me
for
right here,
Yeah, I
I
know.
still have to look at you.
It's all right.
Easter does strange things.
I forget my place all the time. So,
But we've only been doing this for what?
I don't know.
9 years?
9
9. Can you
Almost
believe
9
it?
years, guys. So, Reverend Dr. Wall, our theme is reawaken. And rather than just saying,
Yes.
well, what does that mean to you? Is there a part of your life this week even that you had to reawaken to that inner presence, that inner power where you just had to remind yourself? And how did you do that? This is called Stump the Minister.
No, that's great that you would ask that. The first thing when I think about reawaken means that I have already been awake before.
Right.
And that is, I think, the biggest teaching from Science of Mind that has really impacted me, that I'm not dead, I'm not lost, I'm not sinful, but I am already awake to spirit. And just like we go to sleep every night, those of us who are still here today woke up, right? And so it is something that happens on a daily basis, to awaken, to recognize that which is within. And
That's beautiful.
oh, but you asked for how it happened this week. Very
Well, it
quickly,
didn't.
in terms of my prosperity, we had taken the class, and on 2/22/22, and I will remember that day, I made this commitment to always recognize that all that I need is there, And this week there was a little financial kind of thing that happened, and I said, but I believe that it is all okay and that it is already provided. And I got a phone call at the last minute to go fill in at another church, and I'm flush.
That's the way it works.
So that
There
was
it
my
is.
awakening
When the-
this week.
When the universe makes a demand on itself, it has to meet the demand.
It's no matter what. The thing is, it doesn't work to show up first so that we can be secure with it. It's knowing that it's already done before it's actually done is the gift of that, right?
Yeah, thank you for
That's
your
why I'm
wisdom.
glad you're flushed.
Yes, I love that flesh.
So,
Yeah.
so you want to do our you know
Yeah,
what?
why
Okay.
don't you go ahead?
So we've been doing these affirmations. I'll read it one time, and then you can repeat a couple of times afterwards. I reawaken to my inner splendor. I reawaken to my inner splendor. I reawaken to my inner splendor.
Beautiful,
beautiful.
perfect.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right, so now I'm going to introduce Kyle and Louise. And I know we've heard this song before, so sing along with him, right? But
Yes.
I asked him to sing it for a particular reason, so.
There you go.
Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Sing with me. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. People done gone crazy. People done gone mad. People done forgot the superpowers we all have. We were born to love, not hate. We can decide our fate. Look for the good in everyone. Celebrate all our mistakes. If there's a silver lining, you still have to find it. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone needs sunshine. Everyone needs rain. Everyone is carrying around some kind of pain. I see who you are. You're just like me. I see you searching for a purpose, guided by a dream. I see who you are. I'm just like you. I get lost sometimes and I forget what I came here to do, but I keep on trying. When it gets frightening, come on, look for the good. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone is nature. Everyone is God. Everyone is love and light and vibration. Look for the good. Look for the good. Everyone gets mad sometimes, and maybe they should. Look for the good. Look for the good. Yeah, look out for all the heroes in your neighborhood. Look for the good. Look for the good. Life sure would be sweeter if everybody would look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Come on, sing with me. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good, hey, look for the good, oh, look for the good in everyone. right.
Getting better and better at that song, both of you. Thank you. That was perfect. You know, practice makes perfect. It's true with this teaching too. We have to practice it. At least that's what I believe. Anyway, let's see. I don't even know where to start today because there's like so much going on in my mind. There was something I wanted to read you. Just let me see if I can find it. If I can't, then I'm not meant to read it. I can't find it, so I'm not meant to read it. Nope. Next week. Oh, so for those of you that came in a little later, I said at the beginning that this day is every 33 years, the feast of Ramadan, Passover, and Easter all fall on the same day. And this is one of those years, 33 years. It won't happen again for another 33 years. But how perfect is that? Because, boy, do we need oneness right now. I mean, it's already here, as the song said, as Dr. Walt said in his spiritual mind treatment. It's already here. It's just up to us to recognize it. And the only way we get to recognize it is by looking for the good. And it's not always easy to look for the good when stuff is happening, as you said again in your spiritual mind treatment. But it's our responsibility to look for the good. And the great teachers that we're celebrating today, the great Muhammad and Jesus the Christ and Moses, all looked for the good, I believe, because they all looked to God. And God, another word for God, is the good. And as we know in our teaching, that God resides within each and every one of us. It's not something we have to go look outside for. It's right here. And Ernest Holmes wrote that we seek for immortality, but that we're already immortal. And so what we're sitting here right now and we're living our immortality. We don't have to wait till we die to live it. If we could just get that, like that right now, as we're looking at each other, as we're experiencing our life, that we're already immortal. And our friends and our loved ones, and I've lost so many over the last few years that have gone before us, they're just at a higher vibrational rate right now. We just can't see them, or maybe we can. Some of us can see them, but we can feel them. And the more we can raise our vibration, I believe the more that veil will open, and we'll just be celebrating together. I figure there's got to be some great party going on at that other vibrational level, because there's been so many that have gone before. So what are these three stories? Well, I'm going to just focus on Moses and Jesus right now, because I think of those stories, and I think of am I going to lose my mic again? Can you hear me? Yeah. I think about the story of the Israelites escaping from Pharaoh and Egypt and taking their trek, to the promised land, or where they were being led by Moses. And my favorite part of that story is the Red Sea story, how the Red Seas parted for them. But what I know about that story is that until they had the faith to know that the Red Seas would part, it wouldn't have happened. So if we're for myself, if there's something that I'm looking for in my life, I have to stop looking for it and know that it's already there, and just step into it and start moving with it. That's the way it works. It doesn't work the opposite way. It doesn't work by looking. I think you said it. Somebody said it before me. It doesn't work by us waiting for it to see it before we can experience it. We have to experience it now. Now, everything we can do to move with that energy, because it's all energy. That's all it is that we're creating from, is energy, energy, energy. And so, but I love that song too, because he says, look for the people that make your heart sing. If we want to keep our vibration high, we have to look for those people that keep our vibration high, that help us to stay in that place, so that we have the strength to lift up those that maybe need that help. But if we go down into the drudges with them when they're suffering, then we can't help them. So we have to keep our vibration high. So, and then I think about the story of Moses, and I think about us, and we have a Moses within us to lead us out of our captivity to our negative thinking and all of those things. That's the spirit within us that we've been talking about over and over today. That's the leader within us. We don't have to rely on Moses. He's gone on to his next incarnation or wherever he is right now and left his legacy behind. But we are that Moses. We can be that Moses. All these great trees. Jesus even said, we'll do greater things than he did, because he knew that we were the same as him. He just knew it, and we didn't. Or, the apostles were like following him around like little puppy dogs, and he finally had to leave. They had to leave so that they could be born in their power and in their light. So if we keep looking back for our power from these other people, we'll never find it. It's time for us to, that's why our theme is reawaken. That's why it's reawaken. So I always say this every Sunday, and I'm going to continue to say it, that this is a challenging world. We have a lot going on, but if we cannot look for the good in it all, we're never going to find it, because it's not going to be over until we can. And I listened to this beautiful audiobook. It's called Spiritual Science. And I said, we need to change our name from religious science to spiritual science. Because I think so, because we are spiritual science. And this book was based on the work of Emma Curtis Hopkins. And she said, in this story that the man tells, is that it's about looking for the good, even though there is things that don't look good. Because if we keep looking for the good and seeing the good in the experience, it has to reveal itself. And that is like the most despicable person that we could think of, and I'm not mentioning any names right now, but that are doing things in the world maybe right now that seem despicable. But even that, what she's saying, and Emma Curtis Hopkins proved this in her own life, if you can look for the good in it, it has to show its face. If you can look for the love in it, it has to rise. But if we keep reaffirming the negative, then that's all that's going to keep repeating itself. And I think that's why we keep seeing history repeat itself over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Okay, I don't understand. So this was very powerful when I heard this. And she uses a story, if anybody knows the play, the book, the musical, whatever, of Les Miserables. Maybe? Okay. Well, Jean Valjean had a horrible time trying to make it through life. And he was an ex-con being followed, right? And at one point he's at this, at least this is in the musical, he's at this priest's house and he steals the guy's silver. And instead of the priest turning him in, the priest lets him go and forgives him. And in this book, the spiritual science book, the person said, that's because the priest saw the greater good that was happening. Now, this is a concept that I think when we get this concept on earth, that everything's going to shift, is that we cannot step back far enough to know why what's happening is happening, whatever it is. That there's a larger story behind the story. And if we truly believe that God, whatever spirit, the power is good, which is what we teach here, is that it's good, it's not judgmental, it's love. That's what it is. If we can truly believe that, then we would have to believe that behind it all, there's something happening that is good, something that is unfolding that is good. That's a deep breath. Because there's been so many atrocities in the world. But the world that we live in is not necessarily representing the perfection that is beyond that world, which is the world of spirit, the world of truth, the world of good, because we haven't necessarily caught up with it yet. We haven't opened our mind to it. So that's why I think this concept of looking for the good is so important. And our talk title today is Joy to the World. What better way to bring joy to the world than to look for the good in everything? Now, does this mean that we excuse people's wrongdoings, and people hurting people and stand back and just say, oh, well, that's good over there? No, that's not what we're talking about. So please don't use that as an excuse. We're talking about there is a law of cause and effect, and people need to fess up to their crimes or whatever they're doing. That's the story of life on earth plane, right? But that doesn't mean we have to hate them. It doesn't mean we have to send vengeance out after them. It doesn't mean any of that. It means we have to just open our hearts bigger. And I think that's, for me, the message of Jesus the Christ. I mean, what did he do? He sat with, everybody. He didn't say, I'm not going to sit with this person, I'm going to sit with this person. He sat with them, but then He went out to the desert an awful lot to recuperate. but he saw the good in people. That's how he healed people, is because that's how we heal in this science, in this spiritual science that we practice. Spiritual mind treatment, which we've heard this term used for its spiritual technology, is the only way we can heal is if we can see the wholeness behind whatever is happening in the physical form. Because behind and behind and behind is the perfection of spirit. Because if it wasn't perfect, we wouldn't be able to heal anything. So, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, Don Miguel Ruiz, we're studying the Four Agreements, said, each of us is born with the right to be happy. Do you believe that? All men are created equal, women are created equal. We're all born with that right. And Ernest Holmes wrote, there is nothing in the universal order that denies the individual's good. Nothing in nature that divines our good or self-expression, so long as such self-expression does not contradict the general good. That makes sense. That means you don't have a license to have whatever you want and then just step all over people. That's not what the universe, that's not how the universe works. And does not contradict goodness itself. There is nothing in the universe that denies us the right to be happy if our happiness does not deny or interfere with the general good. That makes sense, right? It's like total logic. The science of mind is total logic. The universe remains unlimited, though the whole world has suffered a sense of limitation. So the universe is unlimited. Every time we do a spiritual mind treatment, we're treating from that place that the unlimited is what is possible for us at all times. So the only place that can take place is in the spiritual plane. It can't take place, you can fix matter with matter, but if you really want to change, you have to step back, look for the good, look for the wholeness, look for the love, and celebrate it, and see it everywhere we go. I'm really working on this. I work on it every single solitary day because there's a lot that's staring back at me in the world that doesn't look that way. And sometimes in my own life, things show up that don't look that way, but I have to train myself to just step back, take a deep breath, and go, what am I? I say that I'm loving. Let's be loving right now. Let's be loving no matter what. So that's my message today on Passover and Easter, that all these great teachers that came before us, we are those great teachers too. We are those great teachers too. I think that's a word of a song we're going to hear later. But yeah, we're those great teachers. We're the ones. We're the ones that have shown up now to lift the world to a higher consciousness. And I know that that's what we're doing. And I'm so grateful for everyone here that gives their beautiful blessing to the world in their own unique way. It's so amazing. So it's about following your passion. It's about doing what makes you happy in a true sense, that brings you joy. Because I don't remember the quote, but there was a quote like, the world doesn't need more, it needs more people that are happy. It needs more people that are following what they love. It needs more people that are giving themselves to the world from that higher vibration, that higher love. So that's what I want for everyone. I'm so grateful. And I just want to look for the good. I just want to read the last part of this song because it's so great. Everyone is nature. Everyone is God. Jason Mraz knew it. I mean, come on. Okay. Everyone is love and light and vibration. Look for the good. Look for the good. Everyone gets mad sometimes, and maybe they should. I love that part. Look for the good. It's okay to get mad. Even Jesus got mad at times. I'm sure he got mad more times than they wrote about, too. It's easy to get mad sometimes. Everyone gets mad sometimes, and maybe they should, but look for the good. Look for the good. Yeah, look out for all the heroes in your neighborhood. Look for the good, and you're those heroes, right? Look for the good. Look for the good. Life sure would be sweeter if everyone would. So that's my challenge for you today, to look for the good and to celebrate this, your beautiful, beautiful life. You all have one. It's there. It's there. Namaste. Yeah.
dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares, come what may. I'm making a beautiful day. I'm gonna drive my car into the sea. Swim out far 'cause I believe that the waves will wash the gray away. I'm making a beautiful day. Let me hear you say, ooh, my, I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Gonna climb that hill behind my house, see what this place is all about. 'Cause from above it all you can't help but say it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be my beautiful day. Let me hear you say, ooh, my, I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. My enemies into friends. I was broken yet stronger when it mends. When we all come together, this song we'll play. We'll sing it's a beautiful day. It's gonna be my beautiful day. Ooh, my, I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Yeah. Ooh, my, I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Ooh, my, I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Let's not forget that we're alive.
Good job.
Yes, indeed. Kyle, I love how you guys bump at the end of your songs. Wow. Wow. Another song that we just asked him at the last minute to play, and there it is. The both of them coming for give it up again for Kyle. Wow. Where today is just, energy buzzed. I mean, it's just right. It's like you have to kind of like center yourself so you can stay on the ground. So I just wanted, before I get started on anything, well, first of all, it's joy to the world. What better time to have joy to the world, right? But while we were sitting here, it was really interesting that the Red Sea parted for me. So I have this incredible revelation that occurred because I see some beautiful people. I'm not going to point them out because they don't really like a lot of attention, but I'm going to let you know something. 57 years ago, I met this incredible person. Yes. 57 years. I didn't even know I could be that old, right? 57. In second grade, I met this wonderful, wonderful person, Wendy, and her family, and they're here today, all over the place. And I don't know who's Wendy, Jamie. I think I was responsible for putting your parents together, but that's just something else there. But I just know that it is a very special moment to see all of these incredible family, because I don't have a lot of family, but to know that my family's here is such a great feeling. So thank you, more than you'll know. Happy Easter. I'm glad I don't get emotional about anything, but it's just so cool how these things happen. I just got a notice for my 50-year reunion we went to St. David's. I'm going to repeat that, St. David's. And so I got a reunion call for 50 years from my 8th grade graduation. And then people said, well, it's supposed to be high school, man. And I'm going, wait a minute, I spent 8 years. 8 years, not 4, 8. And to me, those were the formative years that we traveled from class to class every year. And Wendy was behind me. I am older, but we remained friends. And what an incredible journey this is on an Easter, to know that there is so much good out there, finding the good. So now something more joyful. Could it be any more joyful? I doubt it. Seeing all the grandkids, I'm just like, I'm all over the place. But I do look good in pink, do I not? Who knew? Who knew that I would just wake up and go, yeah, I can do pink. Pretty in pink. So, Kristen Rogers says this: I've died 1,000 deaths, each time reinventing myself brighter, stronger, and purer than before. From the midst of my destruction, I became the creator of myself. From the midst of darkness, I became my own source of light. Wow. Wow. We're constantly, this is what this holiday does for me. It constantly reminds me of Passover, liberation, freedom, right? And then Easter that says, I've overcome the flesh. I will never die. Then we have the liberation, the rebirthing, right? The audacity to say that I can die 1,000 deaths in my life, and yet I can be reborn again. Because I can find my own source of light. With all the stuff that Rita was talking about, all the stuff that's going on in the world. It's not that we're trying to ignore it. We've talked about this in class. We're trying to pierce a light through it. The time for judgment, the time for all of it is over now. We have come back together again. We are no longer isolated. We have come back together to hug. We've come back together to look in each other's face and actually see all of it. That was your laugh line, but you guys didn't do as good as I thought you'd do. But oh, such perfection, such perfection. Liberation. I love this whole idea of Passover too, about this idea that Pharaoh said go and then changed its mind. Have you ever done that? Yeah, I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to do this. I got this. And then all of a sudden you go, little bit too scary. I kind of like, have you ever been comfortable with your uncomfortability? It's incredible. That I would stay uncomfortable in an uncomfortable situation just because it's a little more scary to go out here. Right? So how do we go out there? We go out there first by making a decision, but knowing that there is something inside of me that can rise up and face anything. One of our mentors who lost his, we've talked about him before, lost his daughter at 19 years old, and she's just, still so strongly in our hearts. But he got up the 2 days after the car accident and said, I'm up here not to give a talk, I'm up here to remind you of something, that I'm broken in a million pieces, but I have not lost my faith, because there is a bottom to all of this, no matter what. Isn't that good news? I mean, that's like joy, real joy. And it's interesting because I think during times like this and when things are happening, I think there's a little bit of guilt in feeling joy when maybe everyone else isn't feeling joy. And what I liked about, once again, about this whole idea of escaping and getting out of our own way and the Pharaoh of my own mind that gets in my way, that I say, no, I'm going to go out. Says, yeah, you don't know what's out there, man. What's out there? It's unknown. Never mind. I'll just stay. Until you go, no. You know what's out there? It's not unknown. When you get there, it will be known. I will walk in, I'll say, wow, I was afraid of all of that. Oh, I had a revelation again. Gosh, I'm just one revelation after another. So we're sitting there having our morning coffee for a moment at 5 o'clock, 5:30. That's the time our cat tells us it's time to get up. And I was thinking of this whole idea about being a seeker. You know what they say? They go, I'm a seeker. And I'm thinking, sometimes after like 25 years of seeking, I want to know when I'm going to be a finder. And I thought, what do I really want to be? Seeker sounds good, but the problem with seeker is that you can kind of postpone finding for a while when you're always seeking, because you're always what? Looking. And that's what my revelation was. When you're seeking, I'm always wanting this. This isn't enough. I need this. I need that. I got to seek more. I got to seek more. And I said, I'm done being a seeker. I'm going to become a discoverer. Because that means that every minute of my life, I'm discovering something new. I'm no longer seeking. My whole day is, as a discoverer, sits there and says, wow, that's new. That's brand new. We were talking about what would happen if we could wake up and we'd say, this day never happened before. Oh my God, this day never happened before. It's all brand new. Not pulling in the little red wagon from yesterday and going, yeah, the moment you wake up, you go, okay, no, what happened yesterday so I can know what's going to happen today. And I'm thinking, no. What if this was a brand new day? I got this story. Who likes dogs? Yeah. You guys don't like dogs? Hold on, huh? Cats. Who likes cats? Oh, you little whippersnappers. Anyway, we were talking about this idea of happy, happy, happy. Everybody wants to be happy. And happy, by the way, is a choice. Just in case you thought it was going to come knocking at your door and go, hi, I'm happy. Would you like to invite me in? And I'm saying no. But we were talking about dogs. Do you know they're like always happy? And it was such a great thing that the student in class brought up, because they're like, wow, there's a leaf of grass, there's grass. Wow. And there's just, everything's new. They're sniffing everything. And they're happy about it. I'm not going to get too much into that, but they're sniffing and they're happy, right? And the person in class said, how did they do that? How did they just stay happy? Because they're not worried. They're not sitting there going, oh yeah, wow, did you see the meal they gave me last night? Boy, I'm never going to forgive the dog down the street for what it did. And that cat, oh, did you see the way the cat looked at me? Oh, I'm done, man. I'm done. I was going to be happy, but no, I'm not. No, we actually do that. Animals just go, wow. Nature, trees, we're all just, wow. Wow. So on this Easter, we're rebirthing ourselves. We're liberating. I love the word liberated, right? Because it's such a inside job. I'm liberated. I like the sound of that. I'm liberated. Oh, you guys, I'm so beyond excited. Could you tell? See, I'm a metaphysician, and what I love is, I just got this the other day, meta being what? Beyond, and physical, beyond physical. And that's what the fifth dimension, I'll kind of like wind up with this. Do you know, I was thinking about the fifth dimension. Who's all aware of the fifth dimension? Weren't they a great group? Marilyn McCoo, one less bell to answer. Oh, yeah, Somebody told me about that music. It wasn't really all my music. But yeah, the fifth dimension. That's where everything's happening, by the way. And you don't have to wait to transcend to get to the fifth dimension. I'm in it right now. Now, how much of that state of mind I choose to be in is up to me. And so what's the fifth dimension? The fifth dimension is God, the quantum science, the quantum field. It's that place where dogs are sniffing and things are happening, and it's just pure energy that's never been touched by anything. Not the stuff we get involved in. So how do I get to the fifth dimension? Do I transport myself up there? Or no, it's a state of mind. I think everyone forgets that at times. It's a state of mind. It's nothing to get to. I keep thinking, well, if I elevate myself to, the next, consciousness, then and it's like an elevator. It's going to take me all the way up, and then I'm going to get there. Fifth dimension. No, it's right here. All I have to do is decide it. Today's the day. Today I have risen. Today is the day to rise up. Today is the day to be rebirthed. Today is the day to look at the war that's going on and say, why? To stop looking out at the world and saying, oh, look what they're doing. And once again, this isn't negating anything. This is saying, I'm going to be so much light. I'm going to vibrate at such a frequency that they can hear me, feel me, and experience me in Ukraine. That's how powerful we are. Powerful. That's the thing behind it, is love. So, we have had many metaphysical births daily, and the surrender and letting go is the birthing of new ideas impregnated by the imagination and can never be bypassed or avoided, because eventually the birth will take place. I know that you think you can hold in labor, but it will be birthed. And I love that whole surrender idea, right? To those who have had children. Wow. You wait, you're pushing and shoving and everything's, right? Until you go, oh man, I'm done. You would almost think that I've been pregnant, but you know what? I have not. In this lifetime. No, but I read that. It was so incredible, this idea of pushing and shoving, and we do it in our lives. We get these ideas and we overintend them. And we push them when all that's needed to say is, I've made a decision. Come on, let's go. I heard a little music happening. Mm-hmm. It always happens when I'm up here. Oh, you know what? I feel pretty complete. Yeah, I know. Shocking, isn't it? No, yeah, and I just want to say thank you again to my family who are here on island for a week, and thank you. It's an Easter to remember, and for the kids, and I just want you to know, I knew you when you were very little. You were very little. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy rebirth. Let's say it together. I am liberated. I am liberated. I am rebirthed. Patrick looks good in pink. Happy Easter.
I love it. Okay. Oh, what a great day. So this is our time of practicing the law of giving and receiving. And so if you would take out whatever your contribution is and just hold it to your heart and just say with me, divine love consecrates my gift. It goes out to heal, prosper, and bless, and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And that is the truth. Thank you, everyone, for your
Look
donations.
at what we
Thank
have
you to
little
everyone
Easter
online.
baskets. Isn't that cute?
Ready? You ready?
Emma, that thing's going to end up crushed by the time. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's get live here.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My beautiful, my beautiful, my beautiful health. My beautiful, my beautiful, my beautiful health. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. This day, thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for abundance, Spirit. Thank you for abundance. Thank you for abundance, Spirit. Thank you for abundance. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful abundance. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful abundance. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. We give thanks for everything. And we give thanks for these gifts that are part of our participation in the flow of divine abundance and good. And so we affirm blessings on these gifts, knowing that they will multiply and do good as Spirit intends here on island and in the world. And so it is.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you. Just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Say thank you. Thank you.
Kyle, I love you, Louise.
Yes.
That was great. That's a Karen Drucker song. I
I always wanted to like be up there and see what that was like, you guys. That was kind of fun.
That's a keeper.
I felt like one of those dancers in the box thing. Or yeah, it was very
All right.
interesting.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
told.
Thank you, everyone online. And now we have Miss Janice and the kids, right? Yay.
Yes.
Move this out of the way. Guess we could just move it out of the way. No, you can't.
Uh-oh.
We'll move it over
Yeah,
there.
that's fine. Woohoo! And then we have,
Miss Aurora is here.
then
In
we
her-
have Keon. One, two. Look at these babies. Oh, look at you. I haven't seen him. Where's him?
Oh,
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yay! Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
We had so much fun today. We talked a lot about the light that we are and about eggs and what they represent. And we colored eggs and we colored pictures of eggs and we hid eggs. And I'll let them tell you about something. Do you want to tell?
So what we did was when we were almost done, we were hiding balls next to trees and we had to go find them. We colored pictures like this.
Nice.
We took the inside stuff out of the eggs and then painted them.
Oh.
I colored a bunny rabbit.
We were coloring stuff. We blew eggs.
Oh.
Nicole wants to say. Nicole, what did you like doing? Want to say something? Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
okay.
So we have a special treat, do we not?
Do we want to do the blessing first, or do we want to do the treat
Let's
first?
do treat first.
Do the blessing. She
Okay,
says.
let's do blessing first.
Okay. Because then they're gonna. All right. Are we ready?
Okay.
You are amazing. You are perfect. You are magnificent. And we love you. Woo! All right. And now Miss Kiana has a special presentation. Do you want us to help you? Wait, she needs a mic.
Oh,
Here, we got one right here. Here, we got it. We got it.
Just wanted to say Happy Easter to all these beautiful children, and I have baskets for each of them.
Oh. So let's help her. Why don't you help her, Patrick?
Well, oh,
Oops. Here, let me help her.
lost bunny
Should
rabbit.
we help you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hand them to you. All right. Patrick, this is falling over. Could you help me?
Yeah, uh-huh.
This
Yeah.
thing is falling over. Thank you.
Out of there.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oops. There you go.
There's no stuffed animal in this one.
There's what?
Who didn't get one? Did somebody not get one?
Who knew that it could be so festive burning out?
Did everyone get one?
I-
Then this
yeah.
one's for Aurora. No, I think there's plenty. All right. Getting all this on film, Rob? Okay. It's abundance.
Is it? Yeah?
All right.
No?
There's the next one.
Okay.
Okay, there's leftovers, so maybe there'll be another child somewhere. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Okay, everyone. Look at that smile. What's Easter without baskets and children? Oh, you got it?
Okay, everybody got a
Good.
picture?
Okay.
Cool.
Now go eat.
All right, announcements. All right.
Yeah, let's say thank you, Kiana.
Thank you, Kiana. I'm going to move this over here. I'm moving this here so when you do the closing. All right.
Okay, we have a few announcements, and then we have some ham and
And then we have a
Patrick's
closing
devilish
song
eggs.
first.
And
All right.
yeah.
All right, we're going to keep the announcements short.
No, we're not going to rush them.
All right,
because-
no, I know.
Okay, the one announcement that we do have is this week we've rescheduled our 4 agreements for those who we sent out a notice. But on Wednesday, last week there was an event, and then people went to it, so they didn't come to class. So we said, oh my gosh, is there another event on Wednesday? Yes, there is. At 5:30, Daniel Nelson and the Sacred Earth Choir are going to be at the pavilion. And Daniel is leaving the island. So
This is their last
So this
concert.
is their concert.
Temporarily, right. Thank you.
Well, yeah, exactly. But for now, he's leaving the island. They're having a concert. And so 5:30 on Wednesday.
So the 4 agreements will be Tuesday at 6 o'clock instead of Wednesday.
And
All right.
Pavilion is so cool. And the Sacred Earth Choir has been with us, too, for 9 years. So
Right.
we're going
The large one.
Gate, big pavilion.
All right, everybody listen up. Okay, and then on May 5th, I think, on the 26th, Tuesday, we are having a spiritual healing circle with Maria Christina and our practitioners at 6:30 p.m. Come and just bring your whatever you want shifted in your life and come feel the energy of our beautiful practitioners and the beautiful healing circle and music. And then, and then on May 6th, we're starting a very new thing here. Charles Wolfork is leading. Yes, he is leading the young adult group that's going to meet. They're called Spiritual Gangsters in Action. And they're meeting on May 6th for the first time at 6 p.m. right here. But the trick is you have to be between the ages of 18 and 35.
They're going to see what kind of group is coming.
Don't sneak in. 18 to 35.
I'm right at the edge of
Yeah. Okay. And then the Earth Day
this Saturday, Earth Day cleanup, 8 a.m. Please be there. Rita and I will be there. Our whole team will be there. Rita and I will be leaving early. Why? You say why?
Why?
Because our practitioners are taking their tests.
Their final exam.
Final exam at 10.
Yeah.
So we're going to run over there, pictures and everything, and then we're going to run back here as they're sitting there with their test
And
face.
the only other thing I want to make you aware of, because it's coming up, is Deb Valentino is going to be back on island, and she's going to do a special workshop, an evening and a book signing of her new book, Voices of the 21st Century, of which she's an author in, and she'll be here on May 4th, right? Where's the date? Oh, there it is, May 4th at 6 p.m., so you can look at the flyer and sign up for that.
And then next Sunday is the kids' family night, game night. So bring all your kids, and I think the adults have more fun sometimes than the kids are having. And also, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to
Happy
Lou.
birthday.
Oh.
You think I was going to let that
She's
slip?
rescheduled her party, but
yeah,
it is
she
going
had a
to
party,
happen.
but they're rescheduling. So
Yeah,
that's for another time.
So before we go into our closing song, which the choir is going to sing, I just want to say a special thank you to Yannick.
Yes.
It's so special to have him here and to his family, and thank you for playing for us today. All right, I wanted just to give you a special thank you. So come on up, choir.
Come on up.
Oh, okay.
Well, I need it.
So take out your
Wait over
little
here.
lyric sheet. I hope you all got one.
Honey,
You do remember Jeremiah the bullfrog,
put
right?
it over here.
Friend
By the
friend
piano.
of Three Dog Night. You remember them?
Just
Well,
by the-
we're singing their song. We changed the words a little bit. Okay. We have new players in this drama. Instead of Jeremiah and the bullfrog, we've got Ernest Holmes and all of you. So when the chorus comes around, we want you to sing with us. Will you do that? I mean, really good and loud. And anybody wants to get up and kind of move around the room,
Yeah.
dance, any
Move
of
the
that
body.
stuff,
Move the
we
body.
encourage it, okay?
I'm going to be out of your way in a minute, too.
Ooh. Don't worry about it. Yeah, right. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Can you see okay, Yannick?
Yeah, I can go over here. Just don't forget me. You can't.
No, I'm fine.
Ernest Holmes was a teacher. We're all teachers too.
Yes.
With all the blessings of the light of the world, the light that shines through you, yeah, the light that shines through you. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy from the heavens to the deep blue sea.
Joy to you and me.
If I were the queen of the world, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd stamp out war and celebrate joy and sing sweet songs to you. Yeah, I'd sing sweet songs to you.
Come on and sing.
Joy to the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy to the heavens, to the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the world, joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy from the heavens to the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. With love for all creation, all sisters and brothers too. Let's care for the creatures all over the world. With love that comes from you.
I said,
With love that comes from you.
come on and sing.
Joy
If
to
they
the world.
stop, it's because he doesn't know to play while you're praying. So just pause right into the silence.
Joy from the heavens to the deep blue sea. Joy to
He
you
doesn't know to
and
keep
me.
playing.
Joy to the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy from the heavens to the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
So I'm going to give some joy and some gratitude out. Thank you for remembering me. We're going to give Kiana a big hand and Emma Ladenbecker, the Malama team, and everything they did. Dr. Walt Weiss, thank you for those wonderful prayers. Rob Jones on the video back there, and Jonathan Lee is here and there. He's two different places with sound. And we have Kyle Levent and Louise right here. Oh, over there. Boy, I can't keep track of them. Charles Wolford is our wonderful board member, and Ron Stover's getting your ham ready for you as we speak. Peggy and Roseanne. Roseanne's there. Peggy's over there. Bookstores everywhere. And Janice Perez with our wonderful youth. Angela Phillips running around crazy as an administrator. And this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful man, Yannick. Yes. And for all of you, and for this beautiful Sharon West, director, and the beautiful CSL Kauai.
Joy to the world, all the boys and girls now.